Hi, welcome to Future Dragon Rocket. I am not Ryan Reynolds. All right, so this is going to be my House of the Dragon episode 2 review. Another great episode. Quick timeout though. People are saying that, not a lot of people, but I have seen people say that, this is already better than Game of Thrones. This is going to be better than Game of Thrones. And there's no way that's possible because the whole show is pretty much going to take place, in King's Landing and Dragonstone. It's not going to cross the Narrow Sea. It's not going to go north of the Wall. It's not going to go to Winterfell. We're not going to see tons of different family members. That's just not going to happen. That being said, this is still an awesome show. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see all the dragons and dragon fires. Can't wait to see the dragons fight each other. The episode had a really gruesome start. We saw the aftermath of some sort of a coastal battle, if you will, on the Stepstones. The Stepstones are three big islands, a series of islands, kind of connecting, if you will, Westeros to the other side of the sea, to the Free Cities. It kind of goes from Dorne, the south part of the country of Westeros, across the Narrow Sea, and we see all kinds of corpses or people severely injured, fatally injured, about to die, just being feasted upon on crabs during low tide. Really gruesome, and I'm sure we're going to see more of that in the coming episodes as well. The king's brother, Prince Daemon Targaryen, has essentially taken over Dragonstone, his family's home, and made it his own, which I don't see a huge problem with that. I mean, that's essentially Ned Stark's little brother taking charge of Winterfell. It's his family's house already. So we'll see more of that a little later in the episode. The queen that never was, Queen Rhaenys, she's telling Princess Rhaenyra, who is now queen, heir to the throne, that men would rather see the realm burn than ever have a woman lead, ever have a woman sit the Iron Throne. And that was a really cool conversation. You definitely got Queen Olenna Tyrell vibes from the Queen that never was. And then that's just them on a balcony talking as they're looking down at the king, her cousin, her father. The king is just strolling through the gardens with a 12-year-old Valerian girl. Prince Daemon Targaryen has essentially snuck into King's Landing, snuck into the dragon pit, and stolen a dragon egg, stolen the exact dragon egg that was Princess Rhaenyra's dead baby brother's egg, essentially. And he's taken it because he says apparently he is taking a second wife. He already has a wife up at the Vale, Lady Arryn, I suppose. But he's taken a new wife, just turned some girlfriend from a whorehouse to be his second wife, because apparently that's what Targaryens do. They take second wives. And this stolen dragon egg is going to be his unborn child's, dragon egg that his unborn child is going to sleep with. And, no one likes that. So the king wants to go, confront him and get it back. His hand, Otto Hightower, says, no, let me go. So Otto Hightower goes to essentially confront Daemon Targaryen, get this dragon egg back, tell him that he is not to get a second wife at all. And in the middle of this really cutthroat conversation, everyone's swords are drawn. Princess Rhaenyra just flies in and lands with her dragon like a badass, just walks through the crowd, walks right up to her uncle Daemon Targaryen, and is telling him, look, I'm heir to the throne. You were heir to the throne. The only way you're ever going to be king is by killing me. So go ahead and do it. Obviously, he doesn't have the balls to do it. He just throws the dragon egg back at her and goes to sulk with his girlfriend. And then Princess Rhaenyra returns back to King's Landing with the dragon egg to, just prove to her father that, she's a leader and that she can lead in the future. King Viserys decides to tell everyone, yes, he is going to remarry. His wife died 6 months ago in the first episode. And, it's his duty to produce a male heir, so he's going to remarry. And he catches everyone off guard, especially his daughter, Princess Rhaenyra, by saying that he's going to remarry to Alicent Hightower, the Hand's daughter, his daughter's best friend, Princess Rhaenyra's best friend, Alicent Hightower. Everyone's shocked. Princess Rhaenyra's upset. She's probably upset at everybody. She's upset at her father, the king, her best friend, Alicent Hightower. And then the episode ends with Lord Valerian having a conversation with Daemon Targaryen, essentially let's join forces. I want your approval. I want your blessing to go do battle in the Stepstones, back to what happened in the first part of the episode, the first scene of the episode. I want to take care of this crab keeper, crab master, whatever he calls himself, to make sure our trade, our shipping lanes, our shipping trade is free. It's not endangered in the future. And he's saying how he is a second son, and Daemon Targaryen is also a second son. And that is a group of people that we saw in the original Game of Thrones show. The second sons were essentially hired by the free cities, if you will, to go after Daenerys Targaryen and her whole faction. And we know from that show that the second sons were then essentially given to Daenerys Targaryen to fight for Daenerys Targaryen. We saw that with Dario Naharis, I believe that character's name was, and so that was a cool little name drop of like a foreign mercenary squad from the original Game of Thrones show. So it'd be cool if we actually saw them like form the Second Sons. I'm not sure if they're actually formed already in this time frame of the House of the Dragon show, but it'd be really cool to see them form if they're not already existing in the free cities. And we still have not seen Princess Rhaenyra like being played by the older actress that we see in the trailers. So I like where this is going so far. I'm glad it's not like jumping back and forth between two different timelines, between two different ages of characters, if you will. So not sure when we're going to see her, but it's got to be soon because she was all over the trailers just as much as anyone else was. But stay tuned. That was the second episode. We got 8 more. There's 10 episodes in this first season, and it's going to end October 23rd. And can't wait to see some more Dragonfire like we did in the pilot episode. Thanks so much for watching Future Dragon Rocket. Subscribe down below. Share on social media. See you next time.